standing firmly in the true values of patriotism. Stories connect the days of old to our lives, now and present. Stories are not just stories, they are our history, our very existence. So now, let me tell you a story. The Alpha Kappa Troop from Tamai is happy to present to you, never seen or heard before, the creation story of the Liangmai community of the Z.Sironbou Nagas. There are two major creation accounts as told by our foreparents. Two major creation accounts. According to the first of the myths, the goddess Racham and a god Kangpokpi met once in a violent clash, and out of their union begat 8 sacred eggs. Humans emerged from the 7 eggs, and various other living things emerged from the last egg. However, there is another creation story as found in the Mulem or Mulem toy, and that is what we are about to show you. In the beginning, it is said that human just came into being, and he felt all alone with no companion. He was wondering if he was the only being out here. So he asked a Ngena, a small bird, "Am I living here all alone?" he asked. "Isn't there anyone else besides me? Have you seen any of my kind?" The Ngena replied, "I do not know, nor have I seen. I am a lowly creature. I live down here. Perhaps you should go to the crow, Ngee, and ask the question of your existence. He lives and lies in the high places. He will surely have an answer for you." So, the crow came flying in. The crow told him, "Well, I do not know the story behind your existence, but I have seen smoke billowing out of a small hut somewhere in the Duirua. Duirua in the Liangla is source of rivers, the origins of the water bodies, meaning the north direction." So our man, he walked and walked and walked for miles and days. Until he came upon a hut with some smoke billowing out. He went inside and saw a person and had a long conversation with him. He learned that his name was Chaga, the king of the gods, the ultimate king of the gods. And as he spent his days there, he fell in love with the daughter of Chaga. Wanted to marry her, but about Chaga told him that he could not marry her until he finishes his rituals. So they walked and walked and walked. About Chaga told to the man that as they walked down the path, they would come across a Khiang-si-bang. Khiang-si-bang is a citrus tree with fruits bigger than an orange, with lots of fruits, and that the woman would want to eat those fruits. But he should not let her climb the tree by herself. Instead, he should climb and pluck many unripened fruits and throw it down for her to eat. After feeding her with much unripened fruit, so much so that her teeth became sensitive, finally she would agree to marry him only after gave her the best and the tastiest food. Thus it happened in a way it was advised, and the man happily married Charawang's daughter. And out of their union, she became pregnant and began all living things on the surface of the earth. So that according to the Liangmai myth, life began here. First the trees, the shrubs and herbs, the forest, the flowers, and all the greenery around. Second, the animals, all that crawls, creeps, walks, swims, and flies. Then the mountains, rivers, and everything around. After everything was born, a strange looking substance, an object that no eyes have ever seen. She gave birth to a strange looking object. Not a rock, not a tree, not water, not mud, not air, nor any of the 5 elements that we ever know. And we came to know that it is called a tutingkang. The tutingkang or the timbung. Now the man was confused with what should be done with the strange looking object. Apao Charawang then advised him to touch the tutingkang with a certain herb called Marambon and Pumengbon. So they touched Marambon and Pumengbon. No sooner had he touched the tutingkang with the herbs, humanity emerged. Thus came into being different races of people, different cultures and languages, spreading to the ends of the world. And that's how we Liangmai Nagas also came into being. So says our myths. So ladies and gentlemen, that's the creation account of our Liangmai people, and perhaps that's how we got to call Charawang as Apao Charawang. Alioniu Charawang da Apao Charawang Tikuwa as Haizinima Tizilen Khatbuwe. Now let me quickly take you through the world of Chaga Ngee. Chaga Ngee is a sacred festival, as we've heard and seen today. A festival of sanctification, wherein we call upon a supreme being to bless the community, particularly the men folks, with fortune. So this is how we celebrate the Chaga Ngee. We hunt for our sisters and wives and daughters. We call them for food. We fetch and draw new water. We make new plates. Everything about Chaga Ngee is new. And in fact, our Liangmai people should call it a new year. New plates, new water, new everything. The new fire comes from the Sinku, the priest of the village, and is passed on to all the houses. And in the last we see the man turning away from the woman. You cannot sleep with your wife, you cannot look at a woman lustfully. So this is the morality of Chaga Ngee, a festival of sanctification and newness. Act 3. Is our way. Here we see, people say that the festival is about men, strength and valor. But here we see ladies playing games, winnowing, pounding rice for making fermented drinks, weaving. Look at the joy in their faces. You should grieve about it. Thank you. Act 4. Religion, morality, everything that we are, we learn it from Kangpokpi and Liangmai. Here we see an elder teaching the younger ones as they drink and feast in the Kangpokpi. The whole life of the Liangmai, Jelenrongs, or be it every Naga, revolves around the morum or the dormitory. Thank you. As it was for the ladies, the men, not just at Chaga Ngee but any festival, we Liangmais are known for having festivals and festivals throughout the year. Every season, every turn of the month, we have celebrations. And here we see the boys, the weeping and jumbo, the Toyo, the Zongo. These are certain games that has been portrayed in every of our festivals. Thank you. We want to leave you with the last act. Which is a human pyramid. The last act for this evening from the Alpha Kappa troupe is a human pyramid. Sure. Kalune, aliu liu Kong people, president, liu din kai kwi pung ziu. Aliu Chang, aliu rek, Chaga Ngee, Chaga Makrabo, Hasiu Gatsala de Dimame. Christianity TV side, aliu culture has a crumble TV, young society or mage, katam society hina has a aliu Tiu Sulanke, Don Sulanke, Kam Sanlanke. Jesus is the God of the Chaga Ngee too. The pride of our culture, which is a sure foundation of our existence, in which we are deeply rooted. Let us build it step by step, block by block, standing firmly in the true values of patriotism.